Hey y'all, it's me Roxy G. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just want to share with you guys my updated handbag collection video. But first of all, a little bit of a disclaimer. This video tends, or I'm not bragging anything of how much I own or I have so much of these designer bags. But I know that this video is also watched or checked out by those who share the same love and interest of being a bag lover. So first, I'll start off with one of my very first designer piece or one of my very first designer handbag, and it is from the brand Yves Saint Laurent. This is my Y mail tote. This is an open tote, all canvas tote, and as far as I can remember, this Y mail collection is one of like the last collection that the Yves Saint Laurent brand released before they rebranded to Saint Laurent Paris. And from Saint Laurent Paris brand, I have one of my favorites. This is where is there? This is my small sac de jour, and this is also from a certain collection that they released the sac de jour with uh, these studs. And what I like about the studs is it catches light. So sometimes, as you can see, this one is matte, this one is like shiny, and it depends on like how it carry or how it catches the light. Even though it acquires or it the bag alone has its own weight and it gets heavy, still you have an option for the long shoulder strap. And yeah, I like and I really love this one. One of my favorites. One of those who are frequent in my rotation. And the next is my Saint Laurent fringe tote. This is also from a certain collection wherein they added fringe on their bags, and the size of this one is actually uh, almost or comparable to a Neverfull MM. But the totes from Saint Laurent Paris only comes with one size and is in this size, and also they just change like colors. Um, Depends on the season, but yeah. Next, we move on to one of my favorites. This is my one of my favorite travel bag. This is my Balenciaga Velo in gold giant hardware, and this is like my go-to bag when I travel. It is very convenient with the use of a crossbody long shoulder strap, and also very secure, and also with the access of your exterior pocket. And as you can see, it gets super soft in time. And what I like about this one, it still smells so very nice. I love the smell, and yeah, it still acquires the smell from the time I got it. And very useful, very roomy, and actually doesn't it doesn't get super heavy, even you have like stuffed it from if you have like super stuffed it for your travel. So it's a very good investment piece for me. And then next is my one and only piece from Celine. This is my Celine mini belt bag in tricolor. Again, another blue bag, and this is the mini size. If you get the mini size, you also have an option for a short shoulder strap. And even though it is really a struggle for you to get in and out of the bag, I'm liking it. Compared to the trapeze, I would go for this one. So yeah, let's move on to my one and only piece also from Chanel. This is my flap bag from the Chanel Airlines Collection 2016. It is a combination of tweed, just like what they used for their jackets, and silver hardware, and I think this is like caviar leather. And this one, it goes like super formal when you carry this one. If it's super chic, it goes like formal to very dressy and classy. And if you use it with a long shoulder strap as a crossbody, or even just it's like a long shoulder strap with a chain, it goes like super casual and very chic as well. And also very this one is like frequent to my rotation. And yeah, it started to slouch. So yeah, I'm stuffed it with so many tissues here, but yeah, nonetheless, it's a workable bag for me. And last but not the least, this is my pre-loved her bag from Hermes. And what I like about this one, or the old version, is actually it is interchangeable. So when I got this one pre-loved, it comes with its interchangeable canvas bag. Also, this is reversible. So if you want this pocket to be an interior pocket, you know, just reverse it. If you want it to be an exterior pocket, just do it like this one. And as far as I can remember, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, the newer version for the hair bag is not interchangeable, and they've only added like a zipper for these exterior pocket. But yeah, also this is a very useful bag for me. But yeah, the struggle is really real in terms of opening and closing this bag. So now let's go to my Louis Vuitton pieces. So now this is the Louis Vuitton part, and first bag that I want to share is my very first piece from Louis Vuitton, and this is a very special bag to me and also into my collection. And this is my Keep All 50 in monogram, and this is in the non-bandolier version. Why it is important? Because I got this in the mothership store in Champs-Élysées in Paris 2009 or 10. And even though I want to dispose this because I'm not really using it as much as I want to, because it gets very heavy, and it's really, you know, a struggle to use it into the airports, or if I pack it full, it gets very heavy and it's not really comfortable, especially when you carry it in the crook of your arm or you hand carried it. Though I'm using it as like my overnight bag, you know, just simple stuff or just my essential stuff, few clothes and others, and it's workable for me. So, uh, having another chance to visit Paris last May 2016, I got this one. This is the Kipo Makassar in 45, and it is with a bandolier. Since I know how to handle, or I've already handled how difficult having a keep all with a non-bandolier or a keep all that doesn't have a strap, it is really a struggle at the airports or wherever else I carry it. So I've decided to add this one, and since I already had like a Bachata nightmare, I chose the Makassar version. So if you want to see the details about the Makassar version, you can hop into the men's side. So since I have a Vachetta Nightmare, this one also has a piece that doesn't have a Vachetta. This is the Retiro NM in Noir. And what I like about this one is a very good travel bag for me. Crossbody, very secure since you have an option to lock it. And also very roomy. And until now, it still smells very nice. Just like what it smells during the time that I got it. And I have it for more than a year, and also it is frequent into my rotation since it's a very useful everyday, plus, you know, more of your like documents or something, like, or you like a small tablet can fit inside. Next is my one and only piece from my Damir Ibin. This is my Sienna PM, and actually this is my replacement piece for my Speedy 25 Damir Ibn, but unfortunately it didn't go as far as what I've expected, but still I'm liking this one. Very different, especially with the structure, but it's a workable bag for me as a crossbody. And yeah, but I think I am going to keep it. No, I'm going to have it up for sale, and I think it is on sale. Well, yeah, but unfortunately I only can sell to those who are here in the Philippines. So next is a pre-love bag. This is my Speedy 30 and the multicolor noir. I got this pre-love since, you know, I was telling earlier, I have a Vachetta nightmare. So I got the pre-love, and also I believe this one is already discontinued. So I got it from the pre-love market, and I have my initial SAT stamp on its T-bill. Though it's not really onto my rotation as much as I want to, while I'm keeping it as a collection piece, since I think multicolor bags are very rare, or even they discontinued multicolor bags. So next is my Clooney BB. Um, I got this one mainly because uh, it resembles a Kelly bag, and I use this bag if ever I'm going to like a dressier or something like a formal occasion. If ever I don't want to carry a clutch. So as far as I can remember, the strap for this one is a workable crossbody bag or a long shoulder strap. So if I don't want to carry a clutch on like a certain event and I want to carry more than a clutch could carry, I use this Clooney BB. Though it's also workable bag, workable everyday bag for me. You know, just carry a few of your essentials, downs a little bit of downsizing, and you're good to go. So yeah. And the next is this one. This is my toiletry 26 from the Jungle Edition. And yeah, I don't use it as a toiletry pouch. I use it as my clutch. You can use it as your everyday clutch or on a formal event. And I actually got this color with the red and blue combination, since if ever or most of the time that I'm going to like weddings or events, I usually wear plain. So when I use this, it's like my pop of color. Just like this one, I'm wearing black, and this clutch is like a pop of color for me, since yeah, most of the time I'm in black or like plain blues. So I like the color combination. It gives a pop of color to my outfit. And then next is actually my holy grail bag, and this is none other than the famous pochette métis. Um, I have a story about the pochette métis, or with this bag. I bought a piece, but unfortunately I was not satisfied. And then when I already got the funds, I exchanged the bag for the pochette métis. Before it was like so hot, or before it was so rave and so being hunted by most of the bag lovers out there. And this is like one of my favorites go-to bag. It is small but still packs and carries a lot. So if you want to like excuse me, invest in the pochette métis, go ahead. 2 thumbs up for this one. And then next is my latest acquisition. This is my new baby. This is my Speedy 25. Oops. This is my Speedy 25 in Empreinte. So yeah, I've sold my Speedy 25 in Damier Ibin, and I was like thinking of getting it again. And I was like, let's level it up. So I've decided to get this one, the Empreinte version, since I've already experienced the canvas versions. If you are familiar with the Speedy 25 bandolier or the non-bandolier and only just the Speedy 25, you may know that the opening for the Speedy 25 is up to here and up to here. And if you get the bandolier version, it eats like a ½ inch of the zipper on each side, so it shortens the opening. So unlike this one, they have extended it on the sides, which is a very good plus. And also the older Empreinte Speedies doesn't have an exterior pocket, since most of the time, and I know everyone does, wants their phone to be accessible at all times. And this exterior pocket is very usable for me. As you've seen, my Balenciaga Velo, Pochette Métis, whatever, what else? Yeah, I guess that's the only 2 bags that, or no, the Chanel flap, the Celine, and the her bag have exterior pockets, and that's what I'm looking for a bag. And knowing Louis Vuitton, it has, or it, what do you call that? It has pieces, or we can only seldomly see pieces which has exterior pockets. And I guess I've already acquired those bags which has exterior pockets, because you know I want an easy access of whatever else that I want to put outside. My phone, loose change, receipts, you know, your keys or whatever else. So yeah, I've decided to get this one, and I've already noticed, yeah, before, the difference of the normal Speedy 25 and this one is a very big difference also in price. So yeah, it's for you to decide, but I believe it goes well like on the same level of functionality, usability, and style. And I could say this is, you know, a very free bag as well. And last but not the least is my bag of the day. And this is my Amprant Twice. And yes, there's another like exterior pocket for my phone since I want to access something quickly. And it is the middle compartment. Well, I usually put my phone in here. Oops. Yeah, there. And yeah, this is a small compact bag. You know, this carrier essential. I have some stuff there and also few stuff inside. And yeah, I guess I've covered everything. If you have any questions regarding to any of my pieces, please leave it on the comment section down below, and I would gladly answer them for you. Once again, please do follow me on Instagram at it's me Roxy_G, since I'm more active there. And once again, thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!